Hi and welcome to Can Talk, the show where we can talk about movies. On today's episode, Max will do a magic trick. Some of us have seen the film, some of us have not. Some of us have seen only some of the film. Let's find out who's seen what in Can Talk. Ghost in the Shell.
That was awful.
Silence. Go for it.
The good thing is, we already have seen the old comic film.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of us. I haven't.
We've already seen the film.
I haven't, but we have.
But he's seen it. You're
Yeah,
a
I've
big
seen
fan,
it, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's good.
When was the last time you seen it?
What, about 6 months or so ago, Dan and I sat down and watched it?
Yeah.
Tom,
I saw it like half a year ago, I guess.
do you like it?
Yes.
So 6 months, yeah?
I don't know! That's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
That's hilarious.
Ted, what do you? Have you seen the comic?
Of course, the original anime Ghost in the Shell, I've seen it about 10 years ago, last time maybe, 2007. Yeah,
Fond
so
memories?
almost
Fond
10 years ago.
memories?
Yes, very, very good. Very, very impressed. It was kind of sort of life-changing in a way because I hadn't, that was probably one of the first anime films that I watched, and it kind of like, wow, and then it opened my whole world to
Did
that
you fall
whole thing.
asleep?
I did not fall asleep when watching Ghost in the Shell, the original anime.
Okay.
Yeah, which is an interesting point. We'll come back to that later.
So it's fair to say I'm the only one who goes into that movie with an open mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, completely
Objective.
blank. Objective.
And my opinion was it was a fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 9, sometimes a 10 out of 10. And I thought I have to nitpick this thing when we have to review it.
Yeah.
And fortunately, after the first half hour, it got worse and worse and worse.
This is gonna...
And I've never seen a movie destructing all the good things it have in such a short time. It was really fantastic.
So it was a good case study of what not to do with when you have a good strong opening act. I think the setup was good. From what I can recall, the first half hour is solid, very pretty. It borrows heavily from the original anime, but that's fine and that was expected. And if it didn't, I think people would be upset.
Yeah.
And then I think it must have got very, very bad because I fell asleep.
It just gets impressively worse, and by impressively I mean you sort of think that it can't get any lower, and then somehow it finds new depths.
And then somehow
like,
So give us an example, Martin.
I mean at the start it's this beautiful scenic looking kind of movie, and
It's
it
very
feels
pretty.
kind of
Very cool.
moody,
Very cool.
and the characters feel enigmatic, and it's quite nice. And you think, this is going to be great. I'm going to learn about kind of what goes on with these characters, and it's going to look beautiful, and there's going to be really interesting journeys that people go on, but nobody kind of really goes on any sort of journey. And so...
What do they do instead? Talk about a lot and look sexy.
What do you guys think about Scarlett Johansson or Johansson?
I love Scarlett Johansson. She's amazing. No, Scarlett Johansson is good. She looks great in this role, and the performance for the part that I saw was very strong. In that she did nothing in terms of emotion, which is fine.
I think it was massively strong. It was really a great performance. I don't mean it sarcastically in a way.
Sounds like you mean it sarcastically.
Like I said, the first half hour was fantastic, and I thought this could be an Oscar-worthy performance.
Mm-hmm.
But then the character just stays the same all the time. But she plays it in a subtle way, which could have gone so wrong with another actress.
Because Scarlett
But
Johansson
then-
doesn't do anything but subtle.
And
But-
then
Subtle.
it's just like, all right.
I don't know, I thought it was good, except that I really hated the way that she walked.
She did walk a bit funny. Now maybe that's
She's got
because
a
she
gym.
was a cyborgish type android
Thing.
type thing.
I know it's kind
But-
of probably right for the part. I'm not arguing that maybe
I think
words
that's
are
just
just
how she walks, and she's got kind of a weird walk.
sometimes
Well, no,
like
she
stuff
can
kind of
slink around quite nicely, but
grates a little bit. It's just like she's sort of charged into rooms. Like
Yeah, she did.
all the time.
But again, she's a robot,
Yeah,
so it's fine.
And there's one scene where she charges into a room like fairly early on to meet the chief of police, and he's really old and quite doddery,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he's moving quite slowly, and then it cuts, and he's already sat down, and she like charges in. Like this, and it's just like it's such a bad cut. I mean, it's a horribly kind of picky thing to pick up.
But the editing in this movie is terrible.
She's charging in, and the point is that she should be past him. He shouldn't be anywhere near sitting down by the time that she's got to the table. Because she's like,
she's got a
into
good
the room, and
good
he's
speak.
like,
It's like he's got a teleportation device because he's already behind the chair. And
he's
sitting
just sat
down.
in the chair like this, and he's chilled as well.
And there was
like,
something smoking. It was, I don't know if it was a cigarette or there was a incense candle, but there was something already smoking. It's like he's already been there smoking a fag for a while.
Yeah.
And then she walks in, but she just walked. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing is that at one point she put her hand on the table, and then the next cut her hand was like this, and then it was like this again in another cut.
Yeah.
Just simple things, but like this is a big production. You would have thought somebody would notice the hand.
Someone's paid to spot that.
Yeah.
Somebody's paid to spot that. This is right. This whole continuity, people.
Continuity fucked up.
These are basic errors, right?
When I was thinking it was a great movie, I thought it would nitpick, and then I said, okay, with a better editor, they could have cut out a lot of dialogue, of lines. It was just
redundant.
Yeah,
it's true, but then it's only an hour and a half long. So if you start cutting out dialogue, how long is this movie gonna be?
Yeah, and it felt like a 3-hour movie.
It did. I mean, for me, it was an amazing nap.
I was thinking, after an hour, okay.
Yeah, I slept for an hour.
They need at least another movie to wrap that whole story up.
Maybe that's the point.
I didn't see the end coming. Then was finished, and it was like.
What does this tell you about writers in Hollywood at the moment?
That are not very good.
Worthless hacks.
Basically.
Well, these ones are worthless hacks. Yeah.
Because
They're all very talented people.
They're all amazing people. And call us.
Yeah. Got some scripts right.
Give us
When we
scripts to say.
when we finish telling you that your movie is shit, please give us.
Please hire us. We will fix your next movie.
Going back to Scarlett Johansson.
She has a fine behind.
Oh, and her facial acting was
amazing.
What do you think about that whole whitewashing issue?
The big debate.
The big debate.
Well, I have no issue with it, and the creator of the original anime also has no issue with it, as he said in the last interview that he made. He said, look, the whole point is they made an android body for her. They can make any shape, face, whatever. It doesn't have to be an Asian face, right?
Is the character
interested and engaged in the whole conversation?
Dan's just gone. He just lost that. He's just like.
I didn't see the film. I'm struggling to get involved in it.
Also, isn't there a whole scene?
Shut up. Is the character in the comic is it Asian?
No.
Not really.
They're all Japanese.
They're all Japanese, but it's
Yeah, that's kind of Asian.
They're Japanese. They're
Are you
definitely
sure?
not Japanese.
We need to
Japanese anime.
check the Wikipedia. Are Japanese Asian?
Didn't bring a map.
Wasn't her fake backstory that she was a refugee?
She looks totally Asian.
Yeah, she's quite Asian, but it is anime, so they all kind of look Asian.
I think it's still.
But these are quite round eyes for an anime character.
Yeah. But she's Asian.
So I think we're on the same page
they
when we
didn't
say
start it,
this
basically.
whitewashing people can fuck off.
Yes. You can't say there aren't
The thing
any
is, there's
Asians
no
who can
good
play that
Asian
role.
actors in America, so. Other than Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu is like not done anything for years.
Yeah, the girl from
I think
France
she's
and
dead.
Dragon
I don't know,
Age.
but I mean, my knowledge of Asian cinema is fairly minimal. But I bet there are lots of the women in that
There's
Korean
definitely Asians, yeah.
movie.
There are
But
definitely
there's
Asians,
something
quite a
about
few of
Asian.
them, I think.
Yeah, and they're very good at acting in their country, but in America, I mean.
America.
Because that's the
America.
problem, is they need an
America does
American
kung fu.
person to play this part,
Yes.
don't they?
But there's not that much
Generally.
kung fu in this.
Generally.
But Asians are good at it.
Anyway, enough about Asians.
It's not racist to put Scarlett Johansson in that movie.
Oh, it could be anywhere.
It's not racist that they catch Scarlett Johansson now.
Yes.
I would like to just briefly talk about the opening of the movie. In the first 3 minutes of the film, first of all, we have a very visual opening, right? Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
After that, we start off with a little exposition scene where a doctor type character literally tells us the plot of the film in the first 3 lines.
It's like Alice in Wonderland.
It's
No, more
not,
like Star Wars.
It's not helpful at all. They, you have a character that just tells you what the whole essence of the film is, and you're supposed to get to that. You're not supposed to be told that by a character in the first 5 minutes of the film.
And they had like 8
it's not
opening
important.
lines explaining stuff,
Oh, you
which
have
I
like that
thought
massive
that
block
could
of
be.
text.
And there was the massive block of text, which is, the
That's what I
lazy
meant.
way of doing exposition.
Yeah.
And that sometimes works. If
But
you-
not this way. It would have worked better without.
it would have been better without
us
the
at
block
the
of
audience finding out what's going on.
Yeah.
Didn't you say the first bit was like a 10 out of 10?
text.
Except this part.
Except this part.
Yeah.
Yeah. the
Everything
ve-
else after this point is 10 out of 10.
Considering this part, 9 out of 10.
So from 2 minutes into the film to about half an hour into the film, it's pretty solid. The first 2 minutes are a bit poor,
Weak.
and then after that, it's apparently really bad. I fell asleep, which might or might not tell you something about.
He snored in the cinema.
I snored in the cinema, which is the highlight of the film. For some people.
Loudly.
You were lucky to miss the rest.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Well, I guess you've got this good start, and then her mother is introduced for no particularly obvious reason.
Okay.
I didn't know that it was a mother.
Amazing work,
Good
movie.
job. I'm not dumb. I'm not
Good
that
job.
dumb.
Okay, so what do we think about the visuals in the film? Let's try and bring a positive into this discussion.
I thought the visuals were just fantastic.
Yeah.
Except for when they did.
Except for the
outdoors.
CGI.
Yeah.
The outdoor, daytime, the visuals are fantastic, apart from the
Except for the
CGI.
majority of the film.
And
Yeah.
the big scene.
I think they're good, except
Very
like
cool.
the nighttime scenes are really good, and the
Yes.
daytime scenes are not as good.
The daytime scenes, there's something about the light that they used, the light simulation they used, which was not strong. And the models were actually quite simple. There was also some silliness, I think, with, in the daytime landscape shot that we see, of the cityscape shot that we see, the cameras are zooming past, then you get these giant adverts that are larger than the actual building, of like characters, and they're saying stuff, and they're very cartoonish, and it makes the whole thing seem...
But that's the thing I liked the most.
Okay.
of this
And that
event.
is a
Okay,
narrow-
Over the top.
Yeah, it is, but
adverts,
it's
which I
full
think,
on.
okay, 200 years in the future, so that could be a thing.
This is fine, but it's daytime, and,
Visually, I really liked.
but it's daytime, and you're outdoors, and there are no people.
Yeah.
There are
It
no
seems very
people.
artificial.
There are no people.
I enjoyed those visual moments the most.
You would.
No people. It's an empty city.
I think you just don't like movies.
The nighttime CGI is fine.
Yeah. It's,
As in, when it's dark and you can't see the details, it's better.
and there
Yeah,
aren't.
you don't like bright lights.
Yeah, there's a lot of
and,
bright
and there
lights.
aren't supposed to be people because it's nighttime.
Because it's nighttime, so that makes more sense.
Yeah.
It was very light on the people. Because in the in the original anime, you do
Maybe
feel
they didn't have the budget for people.
there seems to have a lot of
Spending
budget.
so much on
Only
CGI.
for
Did you
showing
think you
your
only got like
hands.
12 actors?
Scarlett Johansson and CGI was what they spent their budget
And
on.
the other human was Euron Greyjoy and the Japanese.
Who? Say what? Say that again.
You don't. It's Game of Thrones. You don't know it.
Ah, okay.
A character, an actor who played a character in Game of Thrones is in this show as well, and he has white hair,
Ooh.
and it's this drag king.
What do you mean? Oh, you watched the film?
Even that character was wasted. Everything was wasted in this movie.
There was some wastage. Okay, so listen, tell me what happens with her investigation after I fell asleep.
Nothing basically.
Perfect. I love it. I love it.
Good preparation for a sequel.
Yeah.
Well, they had so much material to draw from because there's
Literally
three
to draw
movies
from.
and
So okay, he was about to tell us that there was the anime and the manga.
no.
cut.
There's 3 movies.
I think the
and
word is
4
comic.
TV series and fuck off.
It's not a comic. You know the YouTube comment people are gonna go crazy if you call it a comic. You can just call
I'm
it
sorry.
a comic.
I apologize straight to the camera.
Perfect.
See what I did there?
They-
A Christmas office party reference.
Yes, I know, it's hilarious.
Which
I'm gonna-
will be released after this video, but
tune in for our next video, Office Christmas
and
Party.
you get the joke. It's amazing.
That's
You guys who watch the anime, says
Did you just put it in brackets?
The anime.
Quotation marks.
Yes.
Put it in.
You were kind of
Air
you had
quotes.
some issues with the ending.
Yeah.
Tell us about that because now we get
Now, in my head,
spoilatory tea.
me personally, in my head, the ending is the original ending from the anime, but with the opening of Scarlett Johansson being major. So for me, it was an excellent experience.
It's the appropriate experience.
It's just a stupid ending. I mean,
What do you mean by stupid? Mark?
there's a bad guy who just appears to be the only bad guy in the whole
What is
country.
his
All the rest of
motivation? Why is he the bad guy?
you don't know.
Because reasons.
Because he wants to make money for his corporation.
Yep.
He appears to be the only person that works for his corporation.
All right.
Oh, that one
and
sense,
nothing else
actually.
outside of it kind
Well, there
of
were two
seems to affect it.
scientists.
And so the ending is basically that he dies, and Scarlett Johansson doesn't.
Scarlett Johansson survives.
And,
Oh my God!
And despite all the doubts that the film was supposed to bring to her about her reality of being this human brain inside a cyborg body, she just goes back to her fucking day job. Like nothing fucking happened. And it's just like, well, what was the whole fucking point of this at the start?
Yeah, but remember.
She goes on this journey and she learns what? Nothing. Fuck all.
But the title.
Oh
of the
no!
movie
Sorry,
is
no,
Ghost
no,
in the Shell,
no. She just
so-
no. She finds out who her mum
It
is,
may
and so
be on
she starts
purpose.
hanging out with her. So we're all right with it now. Yes.
No.
Everybody
So-
loves their mum.
Exactly. So it's
It's
all
true.
much fucking
Even if
better
you're a
at this
cyborg.
point.
Her Japanese mom.
Sorry, I don't sound angry, but it's just bullshit, right? It's
It's
just
just
it's
bullshit.
just
Scarlett
unadulterated bullshit.
Is
It's
it the
just
person that made
an hour and a half of
Scarlett Johansson, or
No.
was the person that
Slightly
actually had Scarlett
splashy
Johansson?
sci-fi
It's the
pornography.
person who had the original.
Yes.
without any
It
of the
has
really
Scarlett
good bits.
Johansson.
a lack of
Guys, should I still record it because you're talking to each other like
Sorry, yeah, we got
bears?
That's
two really
relevant,
separate
right?
conversations going on.
And now we will come to the final conclusion, our rating, how we like the movie. And this time we're going to do a bit different. We will review the movie with 3 words. Tom, do you like to start?
It was a good start, but then it just went down.
What else is it?
It's a good start, but
Say
then
louder.
it just went.
That's
you
too
asked
much words.
3 words,
Fucking
motherfucker.
hell!
3 words.
I'm sad.
Are you so
Look at the
stupid?
camera. And
Promising, downhill. Oh, really? It got that bad.
sleep after half an hour, and then you have a good
I
experience.
like how you all stick in an extra 3 words at the end of the third. You know,
The third one
the
is
third word
it's just a
can have
carry.
as many words in it as
It's
you
just,
want.
it's just
Yeah,
a carry
yeah.
for other
Just,
words.
you know, trying to forget.
Nice. That's good.
Feel free to add some more words at the
Actually,
end though. if
3
you want.
words.
That's actually 3 words. That's crazy.
My 3 words are do not
What?
see.
Whoa!
It.
Don't watch it unless you're very bored and need a nap. If you need a nap, then certainly go to this movie. It's very nap worthy.
The movie was terrible. Let's just say it. Let's call it by the name. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson was good. Visuals were good at the beginning, and the rest is shit.
Hold on. Let's end on you showing us a magic trick because I promised
Yeah.
the viewers earlier.
Oh,
Yeah,
Magic!
Like a really
Oh,
basic
this
one. though.
comes on proper.
Show me a magic trick, magic man.
Okay, now Max will show us a magic trick as promised.
To Max's magic call.
Hold on.
I have here no cards prepared at all.
This is
As
good.
he prepares his cards.
Yeah, that's my card.
That's the card, yeah.
That's a card.
Done. Fuck.
How did you do that? That was amazing.
Boom.
Okay, and on that bombshell, we're going to end. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, the usual Facebook, YouTube stuff.
Yay.